Why do you get to start it?
Because you started it last time. Dean, you've said on a few occasions that you cannot grow a beard. But my guy, it is looking fucking crispy.
Dude, I just like, oh no, my sticker. I just like haven't shaved.
I know. So that's the thing. I also can't grow a beard very well, but because of the Rona, and I can wear a mask and I can get past that awkward stage in the beard progress. I feel like I'm getting more beard than I've ever had. What about you, Manny?
Yeah, I don't even know what I look like these days. So yeah.
I actually looked. I think the last time I shaved was like back in May, and it's very freeing because every year I do it in November, right? No shave November,
Oh.
Does
and
that go for downstairs also?
oh yeah, of course,
Ew.
who
Gross.
doesn't? And it's looking quite thick.
Oh,
Dean stayed quiet there. I don't know.
Dean, do you do a full no shave November or just a half no shave November?
I've never done one, so I couldn't answer that question.
Oof.
You participate in no nut November?
Can we just move on?
Hey guys, my name is Zack.
I'm Dean.
Manny.
Welcome to this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. It's a weekly podcast where my friends and I talk about the things that matter the most to us this week in collecting.
That's right.
That was
That
a
is
crazy delay. What was that all about?
I completely forgot.
My
I was
goodness.
catching up in the chat. I was like, oh, look, Danny's here. Papa Bless. And then, like, you started clicking on the name.
Sorry, I'm watching Rogue One 6. They're live right now.
Oh, wow. We should just watch their stream for the show.
Yeah, let's do it.
Anyways, we have a great show planned for you. Dean, who is sponsoring tonight's episode?
Tonight's episode is sponsored by the one, the only Watto Scrapyard. What a guy.
What a guy. Coming through another month of sponsorship. Just what a guy. What a guy. Dean, let's kick it off with the world's favorite podcast segment.
Yeah, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yep.
It's new.
This
week.
This week.
That was fucking fantastic.
If you say so.
It's like fine wine. It gets better every time we do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, okay. Yeah, so what you gonna do this week? I had a pretty slow week, but a pretty good one. I finally was able to pick this guy up. This is a Republic trooper from SW Star Wars The Old Republic, 3 3/4 inch. She's got a removable helmet.
Mm-hmm.
I've just always wanted one of these guys, and I've never been able to track one down at a reasonable price. And Buddy had one at his shop, and so I picked it up.
Nice.
Was it loose or did you?
Yeah, it was
open
already.
that up?
I was gonna open it anyway, and they're more expensive on card anyway.
What does something like that go for?
On card somewhere around like 70 to 80.
God damn.
Anywhere maybe even up until 100 or so.
Mhm.
He had it for 85. I talked him down to 60. So
Ugh, that's a lot.
Plus tax, right?
it's not ideal, but
Plus tax.
of
You
course.
gotta add the tax, bro.
Well, I picked
Get it free. Don't worry about that tax though.
anyway.
Manny-
And then I got this in the mail today. It's a 6-scale samurai hat for a figure that I'm so
Man, you paid for that. You could just get any drink at any Mexican restaurant. They give you one of those for
Right?
free.
Yeah.
Well,
It'll be
Come with a
pink,
toothpick
but
on the bottom.
it's
No,
okay.
that's like a rice paper hat. This is like an actual woven piece of art right here.
Dean, put it in the back of your head. I want to see it.
Well, he is. It's like a yarmulke.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Look at
Yeah, I'm
that.
Jewish, so
Welcome home.
Wow. Oh,
but yeah,
man.
so that was today. The figure comes in, I think, tomorrow.
Yeah, we talked about that on the last After Dark.
Maybe Thursday. Yeah, so there's a sneak peek.
Nice.
I believe that was it, guys.
What about you, Manny?
I picked up. Oh, bless you. I picked up the WWE superstar, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. It's the WWE Elite Series. Pretty cool. This thing goes for like $60 online, so I snagged him.
You found 2 of them.
Yeah, we went to Walmart a little bit past San Antonio, just for the fun of it. And the Walmart that I went to, it was like, dude, it was like bad. There was half of the lights in the store weren't on, It was like it was like 8 o'clock in the morning, but like half of the lights were off. So we're there looking, and they were like resetting their toy aisle. And I'm like, this Walmart sucks. So all the toys like were like scattered everywhere, and I just looked up and I saw a box that said WWE Elites, and I'm like, yep. And I pulled it down, and there was it was full of the figures that I wanted. So I got 2 of them. I sold the other one at a little bit over retail for someone, just to help them out on the local toy page. But I also picked up this It Chapter 2 by NECA, Pennywise.
Ew.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. But that's really it for me. That's probably it for the 6-inch scale for me, like ever, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, do you want to talk about that? You've made some big changes in your collection.
Yeah, so I'm looking to get rid of most of my smaller scale figures, like my some of my NECAs, some of my just some stuff that's not 1/6, because I really want to focus on 1/6 again. There's a lot of figures that I want. I think Dean said the other day, he was like, know what you want or something. And I was just like, okay. So it was literally like an overnight mindset change where I really want to focus on 1/6. So I'm slowly getting rid of a lot of stuff, as you guys have seen my for sale posts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big shout out to Manny. We had a bet a very long time ago. And
Yeah.
we had both said, like, we both made this statement, like, I'm never gonna sell this figure, right? And yours was the black and gold legacy collection Ranger. Mine was the Dragon Stars Go tanks. And you had sold the Ranger, and Manny was like, you know what, I will pony up. I lost a bet. And I gotta say, very much stand up-ish of you, Manny.
I will say I threw the legacy figure away, but I still have the gold Zeo.
Hey, did you really throw it away?
Yeah, dude, that thing is garbage. Garbo, sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Garbo for the Garboy.
That
Dude,
was Garboy.
I've been using the word Garbo so much. I love it. I got it from Dean. Shout out Dean.
Dude.
It's what?
This is like one of my favorite words. Is Garbo.
It's amazing to use. It's so fun.
Dude, so this week was pretty slow for me as far as new this week goes. I think the only thing that I got, Danny Lee, I was doing a commission for him, and he threw in the Cos Baby Maleficent from the second film, which is very generous of him because I wasn't expecting to.
Where'd Manny go?
What the hell? Where'd Manny go? Oh my goodness. We'll wait for Manny to come back, but it was definitely something that I was not expecting, and I made the mistake of leaving it out on the counter, and my daughter saw it, and of course she came into the room with puppy dog eyes asking if she could have it, and I had to tell her no because it looks pretty nice. So but yeah, I'm kind of inspired by Manny selling so many small scale things.
I know. I see you. I saw you post that Venom and stuff.
Yeah, the Venom sold very fast. I sold a Figuarts Trunks that sold really fast in the groups. The guy was super cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to go as far as Manny is selling every smaller scale figure, but there's definitely like at least a dozen 6-inch scale figures that I think are going to be on the chopping block. So hopefully I can get some sales in and pay for some stuff that's coming up. But what were we going to say, Manny?
Real quick, I'm not getting rid of everything because I still plan to collect like a lot of Michael Myers and horror. I'm not going to collect. I still have all of my horror figures, but right now I'm like thinking like which ones I want to get rid of. But shout out to Eddie because he's the one who showed me the 1/4 scale Michael Myers. I think it's 1/4 scale Michael Myers statue. I don't know who it's from, but that thing looks amazing. But when he said that, it also reminded me, I also got 2 more new this week that I forgot to mention. I got the Recyclops version 2 with the SDCC sticker. And I also just today picked up, or it came in the mail, the Princess Unicorn Funko Pop, Dwight. So yeah, that's I forgot to mention those. Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Yeah, Manny has 2 of mine new this week, but I haven't paid for them.
No, 3.
Is it 3?
I have your Spawn, I have Luke, and I have Boba.
Man, I totally forgot about Spawn. I paid for him a while ago.
Yeah. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't pay. Pay again.
Whatever.
Wow.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
So we have a very, very light show sheet for you guys. This is either going to be a...
You did not miss a beat. No, you didn't.
very light show sheet for you guys, but we will stumble through it and we will see what happens. So SW Toys put up some product shots of their John Wick head sculpt, and this is a really
Amazing.
interesting one because it is actually the two pieces of the hair, you can remove them and then you can exchange them with two other pieces of hair to give him the hair behind the ear and then the hair on his face. And holy shit, this thing looks fucking insane. I'm super annoyed that I sold my John Wick because this I never really liked the Hot Toy sculpt, and this just seems to be a lot better. What do you guys think?
Yeah, this thing is easily the best looking Keanu Reeves out there.
I know Fernando will disagree.
I don't know, dude. The Hot Toys one just seems like his eyes are too big, and then like I don't know. There's something wrong with his mouth, but this one, it's just
I
like
like it.
they nailed it.
Yeah, this is good. And it's only like what, $35 or $38, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I know 11 is working on one as well. This is what they posted on their Instagram. And it almost makes you wonder, like when these companies that are different release things so close to each other, it almost reminds me of the Robin when it came out. And then that other third-party company released that they were making one. It's like, oh shit, we got to scramble and just like claim our territory. But I think at the end of the day, I think having the magnetized option is really kind of a game changer. I don't think I know with like the Hot Toys Terminators, like the hair does come off, but that's really only for the purpose of like using the LED. I can't recall a figure that's had a magnetic hair piece. Can you?
Doesn't Luke have one?
Yeah, but he's got the purge system in his eyes.
Well, Manny is right though. The deluxe Luke with the windswept and the regular.
Also, the New Hope Luke has
With the helmet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Han did as well for the indentation for the headset, but that's not really as significant as a change as the wick from SW Toys. So that is definitely pretty cool. Now, Young Rich did release some teasers on their 1/6 scale Kim Jong-un, and yeah, this is bad. This is supposed to be Ned from Spider-Man, the MCU films, and I mean, I think that like the tailoring looks good, the shoes look good. And I think everything looks good with the exception of the head sculpt. I just,
you know what? I'm gonna buy this figure and just put my head on
it. Dude, are you serious? That'd be great.
That's a good idea.
That's a really good idea because your big thing was the clothes and then the body.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you just get that Spider-Man one where he has a Spider-Man head? Isn't that one out already?
What?
The Spider-Man figure?
Yeah, he's talking about the one that remember when Ned puts on the mask in the alley.
They put like a burger next to it on the promo shots.
Dude, they did us ugly, dude. They did us big boys ugly. My goodness.
Yeah, it's called Fact Sack of Shit 1/6 or something.
Like that one company that made the miles, like young black high school student. I'm like, my guy. I mean, very descriptive.
Not wrong, but you don't have to.
And then they change it to young student mile. Oh man, fat sack of shit. Oh, that's good, dude. That's good. Yeah, not gonna be a pre-order for me. I don't think there was any pricing on this one that I could find. But Dean, if you get this, I think it'd be cool to have your have you a head sculpt on this, and we can finally complete our duo. I think you might need some risers though. This does look a bit short. Maybe some ankle risers.
Yeah.
Up next, SH Figuarts Bardock has officially gone up for pre-order, $56, releasing January 2021. That is the price on Ageless Geeks. I do not know what the price on Big Bad Toy Store will be, but we'll probably have that tomorrow or the next day. I think it's a great price. I think it's a good looking figure. I'm really glad they went with the old canon, quote unquote. Dean, do you think this can be a pickup for you?
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah, I'm just loving it.
I mean, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get the Bardock from the Broly movie, but again, like for me, like this is when I think of Bardock, this is the Bardock I think of. But if you're gonna move forward with your story, I mean, I guess it doesn't have anything to do with Figuarts, but if you're gonna move forward with the story and you're gonna change Bardock, I think that should be. This is the look we're going to go for from now on. Because obviously this had to be signed off by someone, right?
Well, yeah, of course. Like
So
the
it's like,
initial design and then the
yeah,
product
like
itself.
so. Let's just say who owns it? Toy Animation owns it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like they went with this figure. Bandai took this to Toy. It's like, hey, can we make this? And they were like, yeah, that's great. I think if Toy was gonna stick to one look, they should, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But to me, what the fuck?
Where does Manny keep going? What the
This
fuck?
is the ultimate Bardock.
Jesus Christ, Manny. Up next, Dean, tell me what's going on here.
Yeah, dude. So this is the update for the Kickstarter spawn. I guess this is update 15 or something. I forgot the number.
Uh-huh.
But it just shows you the articulation, the just kind of what the figure is going to look like closer to release, and because all the ones we've gotten before have been like I don't know, not even like templates, just like, hey, this is like kind of what we want to do. So this is more like this is what they're gonna do.
Uh-huh.
No articulation in the abdomen. There is some right there at the waist. Kind of looks like he's wearing a diaper, but I'm sure once this thing's all painted up, it'll not be as obvious.
Uh-huh.
But I think it looks great, dude.
Manny, what is going on with you, my friend?
I pulled the thing from the cord from my mic, and it messed up everything, so I had to get out, jump back in. My bad.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So I saw a meme about Todd McFarlane taking away articulation. Does that meme have to do with this figure? Like, have they taken away anything that they've said they would not take away?
Not
It
that
seemed like a very like direct meme, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, it was very pointed at something recently with McFarlane.
I mean, this looks like. I mean, I guess there's no double jointed elbows, but and then the wrist only goes one way, which is a little disappointing. Instead of like a ball peg, it's on just a hinge, so you can only go up and down.
Mhm.
At least that's what it looks like. I could be completely wrong, but I mean, just there's a neck articulation and then a head articulation. So, I mean, the only thing I could think to add would be bicep swivel and like thigh cut.
Uh-huh.
And the torso doesn't. It looks like it's just one piece.
Yeah, you dropped that when I said that, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jason said the torso would be. I saw a video where Todd said the torso would be solid, not the flexible rubber torso.
I don't know. I mean, this is just the last update I got. I mean, it's still a ways away.
Mhm.
So I was just like, oh, look, an update from Kickstarter, because since I pre-ordered it, I get all the updates. So
Mhm.
it
Yeah,
was just kind of
definitely.
exciting. Like, oh, look, something I bought is like in production, and here's some updates. But I mean, I'm happy with how it looks so far.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Now let's get into released. The Hot Toys Mandalorian from the earlier parts of season 1 has been released in Hong Kong.
Yeah,
Our friend
Jesus
Griffin over at
Christ.
Gungan Dungeon has a copy coming. I believe he's getting it Thursday, and his review should be up pretty soon after. I think that this figure looks fantastic. I think we may as well save ourselves some time and just formally make this a nominee for CW Figure 1/6 of the Year award. But this looks great. I think I know, Dean, you said you maybe weren't a huge fan of the Velcro on the shoulder pad, and I'm
or the
kind of curious to hear why. What's going on there?
I just think Velcro doesn't last long. Because
Does it not last long?
I mean,
I've heard
sometimes
the opposite.
I mean, how often are you going to be taking the shoulder off?
not very often, but sometimes I've just had a problem with Velcro where it's like I barely touched this thing and it's already not sticking.
Uh,
Because you use cheap Velcro, you don't buy the good one, the good ones.
well, was Hot Toy using high quality Velcro? Velcro's website says typical loop and fastener systems last around 20,000 uses.
I don't know. I've definitely had Velcro that did not last.
I'm not doubting that you have had that, but this is also a very low strength, low stress application.
That's true.
I will say a magnet
a long time.
Yeah, a magnet would last a lot longer than Velcro for sure, but
But it's
I don't know,
also
maybe because it's a curved surface, putting a magnet in there might make it a little awkward to get it cinched down nicely to the
it's also
bodysuit.
the thighs. It's not just that one piece. So
Yeah.
now you're dealing with 3 pieces of Velcro. I don't know. I just think if you had sewn like the Kylo Ren magnets on his cape, that works fucking great. So
Wait,
the
where's the third Velcro? The shoulder, the
2 thighs.
oh, you can switch out both thighs? I thought it was only one. Because he never switches out the right thigh.
No, he doesn't. But this doesn't come out with the switchable thigh plates. It's just they come off and they're Velcroed on.
Oh, I didn't see that part of the review. Okay.
Yeah. So the Kylo Ren magnets work great. They're flat, sewn into the fabric. I think if maybe you had them sewn into the pants and the shoulder, and I know you said it's curved, but all you have to do is put in a plastic riser for a magnet and it'll clip on. And no, it's not the riser, it's behind the plate. So I don't know. It still looks great. I'm still really excited to get it, but
I'll be honest, as someone that nitpicks a lot, that's a really odd nitpick. When you posted that, I was like, I will say this. I think the part that I'm most concerned about is this right here, this stud that holds the rifle strap on.
Yeah.
This looks like in another picture here, that looks like it's going to be a plastic nipple. And if that is, those fucking suck and they break all the time. Like Hot Toys, that plastic, it's just, and it's not even just a Hot Toys thing. It's just that piece is fairly high stress. And it's hard to get a piece like that into a piece like this more than, a few times. It's like, for example, Maleficent, her train attaches to the back of the dress with those, and they break pretty much all the time. Danny says, is that a Sideshow eWeb canon or is that from Hot Toys? It's my understanding with these blogger picks, they can use other companies' stuff because other company stuff and other lines because they did show the what is it, the Cosbaby Baby Yoda with this figure. So I would say if they have a full 6-scale eWeb, that's probably Sideshows, though I could be mistaken. I think he holsters the rifle really well, and I think it is interesting that there is a lot of interaction that this character, this figure rather, can pull off with the accessories. So he can hold the scope like he does in the movie, maybe not as elegantly with the trigger finger, and then also you can load in the cartridges from the bandolier into the rifle. And then you also, at least from what I can see, are able to remove the first thermal detonator. I'm not sure if you can remove the other two.
That looks like it's gonna be a pain in the ass, dude.
What does?
Keeping that thermal detonator in place. It looks like it just rests on like an edge. I'll probably never display mine with all 3. If it's as a pain in the ass as I think it's gonna be.
Well, I think you could use some blue tack to keep it down, but I'm curious to see if it's magnetized because they did show some pictures where it was on a wall. Of course, they could have just used blue tack for that photo, but it'd be a cool little feature if they were magnetized to this metal plate here. I think that would be neat.
The armor.
Yeah, but you're going to be playing with this, I think, more than the armor.
I mean, it just depends.
Like, I mean, I guess you're right. I think this looks really good. Some people commented the jumpsuit looks a little baggy. I have to go back and look at the film, but it seems like a really nice package. You get the shock effects for the tip of the blaster, and Manny, I know you said that you wanted a few more hands, maybe.
Oh yeah, the hand selection is kind of it's not like something that's gonna
it's only
change my mind. I wish that he would come with like relaxed hands or
style hands, like he's gonna like Han Solo, like he's gonna fire the gun. But yeah, he just comes with grip hands, trigger hands, and fists.
So in some of the pics that the blogger pics, you have this really cool pose, like if he's shooting his blaster, and the other hand it's like if he's gonna hold something. It should just I don't know. I think at least 2 more hands would have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. Maybe Wattos can hook us up with some prints. Danny says, do you think the suit should be more weathered? I think I made that comment when this was first shown that it should be. I think that's easy enough to do with just some weathering pigments. I mean, it does look a little clean, but
Eddie said he's waiting on a review. I wouldn't.
Yeah, so in response to that, Steven's Collectibles, they called me today, and they wanted to confirm that I still wanted this figure, because apparently once these photos had come out of the from the bloggers, he had gotten a lot of inquiries about trying to start new orders, and a lot of people are basically waiting for any cancellations from him, because he said that he is maxed out on his allotment from Sideshow. So I don't know what that number is, but basically he said that if I wanted to cancel, he would, work with me to get something else. But basically, he has a list of people that are beginning to contact him trying to get this figure. So, Dean, I think you're exactly right. I think if you want this figure and you're just even casually interested, that you should get it, because I think this one's going to be up there in price.
And
Personally.
even if you get it and you decide, maybe I shouldn't have, you can sell this. The aftermarket on this is going to be insane.
Yeah, so people think that this is probably going to be worth more than the full Beskar, because most people are probably going to order that one. So I definitely think there's some potential for some positive value on this figure. I think it looks great, though. I'm someone that tends to nitpick quite a bit, and maybe other than just a little bit more weathering on the fabric, I really think that this is a good looking figure. I have not watched too many reviews of it yet. Do you guys know if there's a wire in the cape?
No wire.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't think so. I just skimmed one earlier, but it didn't look like there was.
I don't think you need a
Does
wire.
he come with 2 helmets or just one?
Just one.
Okay.
He comes with the Stormtrooper helmet, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what I meant. I'm sorry. Because the review had like a super bloody weathered one, and then
I
one
think
that looked like a remnant trooper.
I
So I was
think
like, does
that's
he come with 2 or does he come with 1 and he just used
I think he just used it because it has, in that review that you're talking about, he shows the neck peg and it just looks like he popped it off maybe one of his figures.
well, I know that the what's his name from Rogue One.
Oh yeah,
Chirrut. He came with the Stormtrooper helmet and it had a neck peg in it.
Oh,
they just like repurposed, like it's just easier for them to manufacture the shit they already have.
I thought it was just one, but I could be wrong.
Mario says if this sells out before season 2 airs, the aftermarket price will be insane once season 2 begins. Get it now, Arrow. Yeah, I agree.
What?
I think you got to get it now. It's still on pre-order on Sideshow, so I think
no, it's actually waitlisted. I'm just kidding.
Is it really?
No, I just wanted to see Eddie. What do you call it? So after the blogger picks hit, how much time do you think it'll be until we see it here
2 months
in the United States?
Yeah.
Steven said that they're still expecting it in a month, but he said that he's realistically thinking, based on the normal time difference from Hong Kong to US lately, it's going to be 2 months. So probably
Jesus Christ.
October, which is still within the initial estimate. I think it was August to like November.
To October. Yeah.
So I guess we'll see, but yeah. I guess 2 things. One, if you have an order with Steven, you want to cancel, hit him up. I think he'll work with you on something pretty interesting. And then 2, if you're on the fence, I think just get it. I think Dean's right. I think it's going to be
I need to scratch the figure itch. All these figures I've been selling, like I wanted it to go to a Hot Toys, and if it's not going to be out till October, this money's going to be burning in my pocket. So
yeah, but you got Michael Myers coming up.
That is true.
Yeah, and coming out September, right?
And that's going to be a project. You're not going to be happy with that figure. You're going to be for a while.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, very true. Now, let's get into some imminent arrival stuff for the US. We'll blow through these really quick, but in-game Black Widow, in-game Hawkeye, and Far From Home homemade suit.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what?
Wait, what?
You went
all Hawkeye first. I was like, what? That's not Hawkeye?
Oh, my bad. I have it reversed on my show sheet, but yeah. These look I mean, we've talked about them at length, so it is what it is.
Like on the way to the warehouse right now?
Yeah, people are supposed to be getting shipment notices. I think Hawkeye and Black Widow have shipped already, and I think this one, the Spider-Man, is shipping soon.
Dude, that Spider-Man is so cool.
This is the best Spider-Man Hot Toys has ever made, in my opinion.
I just like the tech suit is like my ideal Spidey. Like it's so classic, but also very modern at the same time. That like I don't really feel the need to get another.
I miss my tech suit so bad, dude. The only reason I gave it, I sold it was because it was damaged. I couldn't stare at it anymore.
Well,
Dude, I know that feeling.
cheap now.
I want Fern has one, and I don't know.
Dude, Fern wanted like $300, dude. I was like, God
Fern,
damn.
yeah, Fern's not a homie. He gives eBay
Good, he
prices.
makes us pay goods and services.
Yeah.
Now this figure was released, the Demoniacal Fit Ultimate Warrior, and I have nothing good to say about this. It is I had a lot of high hopes for this. Okay, now I already have 2.0 Gohans up the wazoo. I have the original Ultimate Gohan. I have the premium color release, and I had a lot of high expectations for this, but I think a lot of that was kind of ruined once I realized which hair mold they used for this. They used the Great Saiyan hair sculpt and then modified it for this release. I know Dean, you said this is an easy pass for you. I had already committed to buying this from a distributor that I use quite a bit, and I don't want to burn any bridges. But just nothing about this, at least just based on the pictures that I've seen, nothing about this looks good.
I think maybe you beat them to the punch yourself.
I think you're right.
I was like, because you kept on when this figure was already announced. I was like, well, like, why do you keep making or trying to chase perfection when you just wait? So I think you ruined the figure yourself, but in a good way. Like yours is better.
Yeah, and I will say that it is nice that the Demoniacal Fit gives you the option to have the full spiky hair rather than the bang, because that's how his hair is in Super when he's not powered up. So I guess, at the end of the day, I'll have a new display option for Gohan, the Gohan that I have. But I don't know, man. I just really we talked about this last night, but I still think that the event exclusive from last year is one of the best figure arts that I own, just in terms of the color, the crispness of the paint, and the different display options and what you get in the box. I don't know, man. This just seems like a huge regret here. Of course, there's always the fear of missing out, but I feel kind of like this might be my last Demoniacal Fit for a while.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that Goku.
The blue shirt one, yeah, definitely. Now, SW Toys did release their Carol Danvers. Now these are the pre-order solicitation photos, and
this is bad enough.
Remember, SW Toys I think made the best
Joker. Yes.
Joker. I truly, in my heart of hearts, believe this, right? And then they come out with this. Now, big shout out to Zhao for letting us use his photo, but it looks pretty bad.
The neck.
She has no neck.
Oh, she's like, oh.
She looks like this lady that I buy my barbacoa from on Saturdays. She has a gimpy leg too. Yeah. She always winks at me and she gives me a discount, but I think she's winking because she can't stand straight.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Does she suck carnitas by the pound?
Yeah, dude. She gives me a good discount too.
Oh
man.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, the likeness is just the worst.
Wow.
Why don't you sell a kit instead of a full figure? Because that ain't it, Chief.
Dude, Brie Larson is beautiful, and
oh shit, I thought this was a Caitlyn Jenner 6-scale. My bad. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. I'll be honest.
Jawline though, man.
I am not a fan. Zhao did supply us these photos, and he said that he got rid of it already.
That's a jowl. Look at that, dude.
Oh,
giblets.
That looks like the Crimson Chin figure. You might as well just brand it as that. God. Damn.
Oh man, someone said this looks like Team America World Police.
Oh my god, dude! I can't unsee that now. Holy shit, it does.
Eddie says, "Is Manny in Comedy Central yet?" My goodness, dude, this thing is bad. We should talk about this figure on After Dark next time when we can really go hard on it.
Like this is this year's winner for worst figure.
Yeah, we can actually just cut the contest now. We're gonna call it in August, so it's pretty bad. Now, getting into delays, the child life-size figure has been pushed back at least 1 month. Danny Lee shared with us some payment information here. His final flex pay was supposed to come out August 15th. It's been pushed back to September 15th. So I think that we might be a ways away from seeing this based on just a gut feeling. Uh, there was a little bit of controversy in the groups. Someone had emailed Sideshow about the final shipping for this figure in the United States. Initially, they had told him it was $80, but then a few days later, he got an email correcting it to $30. At 80, I was ready to start a goddamn war because my premium format Miles, which is a massive, fucking huge ass box, was like maybe I think $46 to ship, which was kind of annoying also because their regular Hot Toys are like $28, $30 to ship. But anyways, we've corrected it, and $30 is much more reasonable for something like this. So if your flex pay is supposed to be $8.15, just remember it's going to be bumped back to $9.15, and that you won't be charged the final payment until they are ready to ship. Also, as far as movers and shakers go, I don't know that this is going to be a mover or a shaker just yet, but I did think it was important to point out that Superman Justice League has gone to waitlist.
I'm so pissed, dude.
You can still waitlist it.
I was gonna buy it next week or on the 15th.
You can still do that with waitlist.
Why? I just have to wait until it might come back in the stock, and then just sit on it for how long? Who knows? It might as well just be sold out at that point.
Okay. I mean,
maybe you can find one like at a comic shop.
There's people selling them on the groups though. I've seen like 2 this week. Granted, they're selling them a little bit more than $245, but I mean, it's like you could pay a little bit more and have it now, or go to waitlist. Danny Lee says he's on the fence about keeping the child. Dude, I want one so bad.
I think I'm good with that Mattel one or whatever. What is it?
Yeah, the Mattel one that we have.
That's just fine with me.
Yeah, it's not a bad figure. Dean, it is that time of the show.
He's right there. Little baby Yodes.
Oh, there he is.
What the scrapyard, Annie? Yeah, we want to take a second to thank our friends over at Watto Scrapyard. You can find them on Instagram at Watto Scrapyard. That's also their name on Facebook and eBay. They make 3D printed parts for hard to come by Kenner and Hasbro vehicles, as well as resin printed head sculpts of dozens of different characters from the Star Wars universe and other universes. If you don't see a character that you're looking for on their Instagram, you could message them and they could get it done for you for a reasonable price. I think he said he had how many sculpts did he say he had?
I think it was over 230.
Yeah, like I mean, if you can imagine it, he either probably has it or can get it done. Me and Stephen Pritchard are getting a new sculpt for Ghost of the Shell Major.
Mm-hmm.
This is such a cool figure, and it's just not. That sculpt is just not good. Like, where is Scarlett Johansson in this? It's just not there. So, can't wait to get that done.
Griffin says we know that you could do a better Watto's voice.
That was not good.
No, I don't think that was as good as your last. Like,
what the scrapyard, Annie?
You need to sound more like you're getting stabbed in the liver. Try to
wait.
There we go. There we go. The guttural. Do them.
The scrapyard.
There we go.
Let's break this down. You are saying Watto Scrapyard in Watto's voice, but then right after you say Annie. So who's talking here?
He's letting you know, or he's letting Anakin know.
Oh,
Watto Scrapyard. You try to fool around. This is
so it's
Scrapyard.
So it's
Watto.
It's like this: Watto Scrapyard, Annie, comma Annie.
Yeah, like Anakin thinks he could like mouth off to Watto, and Watto's like, "Hey,
that makes sense.
I'm Watto. This is Watto Scrapyard, Annie."
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. Mulan is going to Disney Plus on September 4th for $30. I think that seems quite a bit. If you think about it, you're paying like $80 a year for Disney Plus, adding on $30 for every film they might release for the next however long. I think it adds up quite a bit. Some of the other theater video on demand films you can get for free. Like you're not paying a subscription to have access to them.
Yeah.
And those are coming in at $20. So that does seem high enough that I personally will not be streaming this film. And right now the details are kind of up in the air as far as whether that's $30 for a one-time pass to watch the movie, $30 for a 24-hour pass, or $30 that you have it just in your Disney Plus for good. I personally don't spend that much, like even on digital stuff that I buy now. So to get this movie that may or may not be good when there's no Mushu, it's a hard pass for me. What do you guys think?
I was not even excited for this when they announced it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the second the commercial had no Mushu in it, I was like, I don't know. Is it even Mulan at that point? No, but I was kind of excited to see this movie, but yeah, $30 is like, you better fucking send me a DVD in the mail if I'm paying $30
Yeah,
for this.
and I totally get it. Like a ticket to the movies is also
Wait,
what,
didn't y'all
like
say?
for two people. Hang on,
Mhm.
for two
I'm
people.
listening.
But again, it goes back to that point. I'm not.
Still saving like four.
You're still saving money for sure. But the point is, like, you have to. It seems like you have to have Disney Plus, and this is a premium add-on to a service you're already paying for.
Yeah, this is what I suggested they do with Black Widow, but I was thinking maybe like a $15 charge on top of your monthly.
Because you can get a 4K Blu-ray for like $25.
Yeah.
With the Blu-ray, the 4K disc, and a 4K code. And probably a DVD. They fucking cram so much shit in that box.
Yeah, I don't mind paying more for the movie if it's a new release, but $30, no, that's maybe like like I said, $15. I would pay because a movie ticket is $8. It's a little more. It's almost double. I get the comfort of being at home. It's an early release. Okay, I'll pay 15. But to want $30 to stream it on the service that I already paid for seems a little outrageous.
Yeah. But again, Disney makes what, like 5 or 6 movies a year between all their different properties,
right? So they're gonna want another
$30 every time. I feel like we say this a lot. Like if you don't speak up now, it's just gonna keep getting worse. I feel like that's quite expensive. I get it's like a $200 million movie, but I don't know, man. This one's just a little rough for me.
Yeah, it's like, hey, sorry, Rona affected this movie, but guess what? It literally affected everybody, and especially at a time where maybe people don't have $30.
Yeah,
like maybe all they could afford is what was it, $8 a month?
Yeah,
it maybe not even that, and it's like $30, guys. Like, I wouldn't pay $30 to see like. Well, I don't know about that. I was gonna say season 2 of the Mando, but like,
don't give them any ideas, Dean.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything I would want to spend $30.
The collecting weekly OnlyFans?
I mean, I am collecting weekly, so like,
you see, you are the only fan.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No, I don't know. It just seems odd. It's like this isn't like. I don't know, dude.
I guess for me, the important qualifier is I am okay paying $20 to stream a movie on demand, theater at home style.
Yeah.
I draw the line at me already paying money to stream the service and then paying more than $20 to stream it.
Yeah.
Because I could watch Trolls World Tour for $20 on Vudu, and that's just with a basic free Vudu account. You don't have to pay to then have access to it. It's like you're already paying for a paywall to then get hit with another paywall.
Yeah.
To me, this almost feels like video games. Like you buy the game and then you have to pay more money to access.
DLC.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's also like you said. It's like, do you get to keep it, or does it go?
Now, if you paid this and you made a good point, like they send you a Blu-ray or something, I think that would be cool. I would consider it, like, hey, because that's what this is exactly what Walmart does with Vudu. You can pay for Instant Watch, and it's the 25 whatever for a 4K set. You get the Instant Watch code like as soon as you check out, then they send you the 4K with another code in the box. So essentially you get the movie 4 times.
Damn.
And that's how we typically did our code giveaways when we would do them last year. Is I would buy the Instant Watch and then give away the code in the box. And then, we had both the 4K Blu-ray and the the regular Blu-ray to do whatever with. But
How is Fern always late?
yeah, Fern says, "Yo, I'm late," and then he said, "What did he say? He said, y'all are streaming now." I'm like, "My guy, we streamed at this time. Like everyone, we streamed at this time every week for the past like 2.5 years. It's not a new
Every
thing."
Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh, Mario, that's a good question. Is InstaWatch still available now that Fandango owns Voodoo?
That's a good question. I haven't bought a 4K Blu-ray in a while. I've just been doing disc to digital, but definitely will have to look into that. It's a very good question.
I thought Disney owned Fandango.
I don't know enough to comment on that. Dean, our movie of the week was Transformers 2007. So let's give everyone a quick primer. It is a 2007 American science fiction action film based on the Transformers toy line. The film stars Chi-Town as Sam Witwicky, a teenager who gets caught in a war between the heroic Autobots and the villainous Decepticons, two factions of alien robots who can disguise themselves by transforming into everyday machinery, primarily vehicles. The Autobots intend to retrieve and use the Allspark, the object that can create their robotic race that is on Earth, to rebuild their home planet of Cybertron in the war, while the Decepticons have the intention of using it to build an army by giving life to the machines on Earth. I do have a point about that here in a second. Rotten Tomatoes gave the film an average approval rating of 58% based on 227 reviews. The website's critical consensus reads, while believable characters are hard to come by in Transformers, the effects are staggering and the action is exhilarating. On Metacritic, the film has an average score of 61 out of 100, indicating generally favorable reviews. Now, I do feel like there is a little bit of a, what is it called, Dean? Plot, something or other. Plot hole. There you go. Because in the movie, Megatron comes to Earth like in the 1800s or like the 1900s, and there's not a lot of tech in 1900s for them to go after, I guess. It just seems odd that that's their plan in the 1900s. But anyways, that's really my only complaint. I think this is a fantastic movie. I was talking with you guys in the group chat, and I was like, yo, this is a guilty pleasure movie for me. And all of you guys were like, yo, that movie's dope. I felt
It's a great movie.
I felt very welcome,
dude,
because I thought you guys would just shit on me for liking this film.
No, dude, I love that. If they had just ended it here, I don't think as many people would dog on the franchise.
I totally agree.
The second movie wasn't the worst, but it was. I remember sitting in the theater and being like, "Oh yeah, this is definitely for kids now." Like,
yeah,
it was just like really stupid jokes and really silly machines, and they're kind of.
And I mean, there are some hijinks in this film, like, you know,
oh, for sure,
you're literally a transformer, and like your whole thing is to be in disguise, yet they're in robot mode, playing like peek around with the parents at the house. And there are some kind of jokes in this film that are maybe a bit immature, but I think as a film, I mean, I feel like it's a very realistic take. Like, you know, if these bases were under attack, like the world's militaries would you know, act very defensively, and you know, there'd be information that would try to be stolen. Like, I feel like this is a really good film, and I totally agree with you that the franchise would be better if it ended with this one.
And it's also a really good coming of age movie. Kind of like Homecoming, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Uh-huh.
I remember this movie came out in 2007. I was about to graduate high school. So like it was like the perfect time for this movie to come out. And yeah, it was just like like him dealing with his parents. He's got a crush on this girl who's out of his league. He's dealing with shit at school. Like, it was just a really good movie, even if you take all the robots out. And then, of course, as a Transformers, obviously you need them. And the character designs were so good. I think they stayed pretty true to the originals, with the exception of Starscream and Megatron. But like, I don't know, it's just so good, dude. And Michael Bay, I think, is pretty underrated, because if he does not absolutely have to use CG, it's all practical effects. So yeah, sure, Optimus Prime may land in the street, but all the explosions, the cars flipping, windows breaking, that's all real shit. And so it holds up better, I think, longer.
I don't think anyone does it better than him using CG. And
no, I think you're completely right. I think, again, he's so underrated. People give him tons of shit for no reason. I think it's just like a meme, almost like Nickelback. Like, okay, let's dog on Michael Bay. This movie is nothing short of spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. I really like how ILM just brought those characters to life because the CG is probably the best I've ever seen in any film. Like those things look like if they're like outside, like it's
That's
crazy.
true. The lighting on him and like
The reflections,
reflection, yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. I like the scene with where Bumblebee pees on the federal agent guy.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I think
One of those like hijinks jokes. So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I get it. But
Dude, one of my
I
favorite
think-
scenes is when Starscream is flying with the other F-22s and he's like transforming, like blowing them up and
jumping on
transforming
him,
back.
yeah, dude.
Dude, oh my god.
Dude, I think my favorite scene is where Bernie Mac's like, "Hey, Mammy, if I had a rock,
yeah.
across the head."
Dude,
bitch."
and I think this was his last movie. Yeah, he's like,
Was
oh, if I had a rock,
At
I'd
least
just shove
one
your
of
head,
them,
bitch.
yeah.
I think
Wow.
I think it was one because he passed away that summer.
Was it really that soon after the movie? I feel like it was a few years.
No, it was yeah. Well, maybe we'll talk about this on another show, but yeah, I remember the day he passed away because we had a passing in our family as well. It was 2007. I'm pretty sure it's 2007.
It's always scary when
Is it? Now I'm wondering if I'm wrong. Maybe.
it's always
I'm
scary
gonna
when
look
an
it up. I'm
actor
gonna look it up right
when
now.
an actor passes away and like the movie's not out yet, like Heath Ledger or that dude from
2008. You're right, Dean.
Jingle All the Way, that funny guy
what?
who's on The Simpsons.
Wait, say that again.
The guy that comes out on Jingle All the Way, the creepy neighbor with
Yeah.
where he gets, yeah,
Oh.
he was
Murdered by his wife.
by his wife, yeah, and the movie wasn't even out yet.
Yeah, that's
Oh
real
my
sad.
god, I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about, but that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, he's a voice actor on The Simpsons. I don't know his name.
My goodness.
uh,
My goodness.
He comes out on Small Soldiers. I think Small Soldiers was the
Danny-
movie. I'm thinking of
Danny says that he likes Starscream in jet mode. Eric says it's his favorite design. Eric also says people mean Michael Bay because it has too much explosions, but I think he did great on this one.
Phil Hartman.
Eric says, or Eddie says, the Bumblebee Cybertron scene is the only thing I wanted to see. Yeah, that's not bad. Now let's get into some toys. There's obviously hundreds of toys from this movie. We'll
Dude.
just focus on the masterpiece figures. The MPM Autobots. I think these are really good. I had at one point the Optimus and the Bumblebee, but I sold them both, and I regret it.
I had the Optimus. Wait, do
Uh-huh.
I still have it? I might still have it. I know I have the Optimus from. Yeah, I have this Optimus. I think I sold the Optimus from the second movie, which I think was a better figure. Or maybe I do have them both. I'm gonna have to go check it out because now I want it.
Yeah, these are really good. And then on the other side of things, some of the Decepticons from this movie, including the
Dude.
new MPM 10 Starscream, which is
Barricade
amazing.
was so fucking cool, dude.
Dude, that you're right. Yeah, he was really good. The new MPM 10 Starscream though looks fantastic. That's definitely one that I'm going to be.
I just never understood Megatron's design. It's kind of nothing. I never liked it.
Yeah, but if you think about it though, is it better than a gun? I think so.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like if you had to pick anything, literally him transforming into anything is better than him transforming into a gun. Like,
yeah, but I would have preferred him like, I don't know, maybe take maybe what's really big that he could take a form of. I was gonna say like a tank, but a tank would
Manny's
still be
peeing.
small.
have you guys?
Tank in Armada?
That's
And I think
true.
he does become a tank in the later movies, right? It's like
Yeah.
a Cybertronian tank.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like everybody like has like fit into this world as best they can, but Megatron still looks like a obviously.
Well, I
he's
think that could be an explanation for the fact that he did crash land, in the 1900s. Like, what machine would he replicate?
cotton gin.
I was gonna make that reference, joke, whatever, but
Joke, that's a machine.
well, it is a machine, but it's a horrible. Anyways,
Have you guys ever been to Universal Studios and been on the Transformers ride?
No, I heard it's pretty neat though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. At the end, there's a big Megatron, like it's like a life size like head, and like it's I don't know, it's huge. It's pretty cool.
Is that the one that roasts people? Like it talks to you?
No, the storyline on that on the game on the ride is you defeat Megatron, and at the end, if you look up, you can see like his eyes are like flashing and stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
That is not bad.
Uh,
That is not bad. Dean, let's get into Grinds My Gears. Now, you were the one that brought this up, and I would like you to introduce it.
Yeah, fucking paying for every goddamn streaming service. It's really annoying. That was the whole reason why we ditched cable, was to pay for a streaming service. You don't have to watch commercials and you get to watch your fucking shows. And then everybody's like, well, hey, why do we have to split it with Netflix when we could just have our own streaming service? And it's like, okay, I'll buy that one. And then it's like, they're gonna do it, we're gonna do it too. And then it's like, well, now I have to buy your streaming service, but why am I paying for this one? It's just like really annoying. Like everybody has their own shit, and it's more expensive now than just having cable.
Yeah, I totally agree. Especially when you take into account the OnlyFans budget, it's ridiculous. Spending so much money.
I gotta spend money on Brazzers, and now I gotta spend money on Peacock TV so I can watch Parks and Rec again instead of it being on Netflix.
Is it really not on Netflix anymore?
I'm pretty sure they're pulling it soon.
Fuck, dude, I gotta go back and watch it one more time. Dude, the day Trailer Park Boys leaves Netflix, I will die. Okay.
Dude, at this point, honestly, I don't know what I'm keeping Netflix for.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Stranger
That
Things.
is-
Okay, once that season comes out, like that's it. Like what the fuck are they doing that I should really give a shit about?
Danny
Anything
says,
worth watching is now on some other streaming service.
yeah, Danny says, does anyone have Apple TV?
I
I
do.
have an Apple TV, but I don't have Apple TV Plus. Eddie says, shout out to Shutter for only being $5. Yeah, I noticed this problem last year. We had some family friends that were cutting the cord, and my parents as well. They wanted to get rid of, cable. And unfortunately, like you said, every, NBC, ABC, like everyone has their own service. And once we did the math, it was like almost like $10, $15 more expensive to do that and get less shit than to just keep their basic cable package.
Yeah, which is fucking crazy. It's like I'm paying for cable and I still have to put up with commercials. And then like we were saying on the Peacock TV, it's $5. Oh, it's free. Then they have a $5 a month one, which I don't know what it is. And then they have what was it, $10, which is ad free. And I was like, wait,
Yeah.
you have two paywalls, so I don't get commercials. Like, fuck you.
Fernando says that's why you get friends with their other streaming services and get their login. Yeah, I've been a part of that, but I don't know, man. It does suck, I have to say. Let's get into some fun. Dean, we're doing After Dark tomorrow at 9 p.m. It is a little earlier than we normally do it. That's because we're having Zhao on, who lives in, I believe, Hong Kong. So we have to work around the 13-hour time difference. Optical 20 is going to be joining us as well. So I think it's going to be a fun little stream. Unfortunately, we do have to do it at 9 because of the time difference, but that's going to be really fun. And hopefully you guys tune in for that. We do also have auction Saturday, August 15th at 10 p.m. And I did want to show you guys some auction stuff. So if you guys want to take a look at what is going to be auctioned, let's take a look at that. Now, these are still work in progress lines, and prices may change, but generally speaking, this is what we have so far. And I think there's 3 or 4 people that are still waiting to send me items. So we have a Hot Toys Daredevil.
Excited for that?
For Manny?
No, you.
No.
You just
I wanted Daredevil, but I just committed to a custom, so I'm probably going to be too poor to buy this. Hot Toys Punisher from Netflix as well. Hot Toys Finn.
nice.
Hot Toys.
Completely, by the way.
You what?
That's such an underrated figure, Finn.
It actually really is.
I love it.
Yeah, it really is. MMS 220 Wolverine. This is from Dean. Remind me. This is from the Wolverine movie, right?
I believe it's Wolverine Origins, where he's a samurai.
No, I think Origins is when he's. It's his.
I think you might be right. The Wolverine.
Yeah, because Origins is the one where he becomes Wolverine. And this one he's already has the powers, right?
I thought, oh yeah, this is where he they offer to take them away.
Yeah, for sure. Up next, Hot Toys Deadshot.
There's a lot of 6 scale this time.
Yeah, there really is. Advanced Suit Spider-Man.
Well, that's a
Dude,
cool price.
I want this so bad. Nobody bid on this, please.
Dean, it's a cool figure. Captain Rex Phase 1.
Nice.
Command. Is it Clone Commando Gregor or Clone Commander Gregor? That's
Commando.
he's a commando,
These
right?
are starting bid prices, right?
Yeah. Starting bid.
Wow.
Kotobukiya. I'm not even gonna try to say that. Sakura starting bid $55.
Shoujo, it means like cute girl.
Oh, okay. And then Jubilee from X-Man, and I think that's all we got so far. So these are not final auction stuff just yet. They'll be finalized by the 15th. So we shall see how that goes. I know, Dean, you said you wanted the advanced suit Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna put up a
Yeah, so what are you putting up, actually?
I'm gonna put up a version 1 Rocket
Okay.
from Guardian.
Do you know what you're going to start that one at?
Probably $100.
Okay.
And then I don't know if anybody will want it, but like who's Sora here? But it's Bring Arts, and he's cool.
So Bring Arts is figure art scale, right?
Ish, yeah.
I might have a figure I want to post.
Which one?
Dude, own a
Maybe.
piece of our collection and your collection, guys.
Wait, what did you say? Oh, I got it. Yeah, got you. But yeah, that is auction. Now, Dean, we teased this on the group. We have a very.
I didn't say what I. You just went
Okay,
over me,
well,
and you
hurry
keep
up.
on saying Dean.
Hurry up.
You, I'm like a ghost here. That Darth Vader. What is it?
Oh, the Hyper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, they
I'm gonna start
canceled.
that one at $25 because I'm a homie.
They
I'm gonna
canceled.
bid on that one. Wait, what?
They canceled the Hyperreal line.
Did they really? Wow.
Luke and Vader. That's all they got.
All right, then never mind. I'm gonna start it at $350.
Yeah, I just watched a video on it the other day. As far as everyone knows, it's canceled unless they come out with some crazy announcement.
That's good to know.
No plans to continue that line.
Now, guys, Regis Philbin died last week, and as a coworker of ours, a huge loss. You know?
Worker.
Yeah, we're media personalities as well, and he's a coworker of ours, right, Dean?
Was
Is that
he
how it
on-
goes? He's a what?
I mean, he wasn't on YouTube.
Well, he has a YouTube channel.
Okay,
They have a
if-
YouTube channel for a show.
if-
Just lend me a bit of your imagination, okay? Jesus Christ, it's been hours slaving over this idea. I've spent hours slaving over this idea. You know what? That's it. I quit the show.
No. I would
show.
never dare to put
It
myself.
wouldn't be a show if Zack didn't quit.
It really
So-
wouldn't be a show. Anyways, Dean, there is something that you really need for your collection, and it
I need
is
Actually,
okay. Well, let's fucking take it one step at a time. It is some risers, and I thought it would be fun to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and if you win this trivia, I will buy you a set of risers.
okay.
Now, I had this idea before Manny was able to join in on the show.
Okay.
And I think it's fair that since Manny's here, you guys can both work together. Now, I do need a little bit of assistance from you guys. If you guys could both please show me that you're turning off your phones for the next few minutes so that we
Okay,
can.
my phone. Okay, I'm not gonna turn it off just in case.
Okay, just in case what?
Well, in case someone calls.
In case there's a fire.
I'm gonna put my phone face down right here in front of me. So if
Okay,
you
that's fine.
look,
That's
I'm
fine.
still putting it down. See?
So
It's
if
down.
any calls or texts, you'll see it there,
Uh-huh.
and you'll see
My hand. Look, my hands are right here.
Okay,
in the
yeah,
drip.
that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect.
I'm just-
Danny Lee says, "Where's the Black Widow?" My guy, you said you weren't even sure about Black Widow. You said not to put it on there. Okay, timeout. If you're in the chat, don't comment the answers because that also is So if you guys can switch your tabs over to private chat.
I moved to.
Yeah, Manny, can you move to private chat on the comments thing, please?
Oh yeah, sure.
Guys, do not comment the answers. Okay, that really defeats the purpose if you're commenting the answers.
Lifelines.
Yes. Now, of course, you have 3 lifelines. Now, in this one, the 50-50 eliminates to 2. What does this one do? I don't know. You have lifelines though. This one with the arrow just tells you the right answer.
So how about this? I will be the phone a friend lifeline.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. So Dean's on his own and you're the phone a friend.
Yeah. So but you have to use it before. I don't want to go the whole time and not be used. So use me.
Okay.
I don't need to.
Okay.
Wow.
Dean, where was Luke Skywalker originally headed to pick up power converters? Mos Eisley, Tashi Station, Anchorhead, or Beggar's Canyon?
B. Tashi Station.
Final answer?
Yes.
Yay, we got it right. You've made 100 ox. What the hell happened? It just, God dang it. Okay, time out. We have some technical difficulties. What the hell was that? Why did it do that?
That was the end of it. Thanks.
Okay, all right. You ready? I don't know why I just did that. Hopefully, I don't have to do that every question. Okay, you were right. Were whose last words to Luke? Yoda, Ben Kenobi, Uncle Ben, or Darth Vader?
Darth Vader. D.
Correct.
I mean,
How
is he
many-
even Darth Vader at that point? I'm sorry.
Well, I guess. How many years old is Yoda when he dies? 1,000 years old, 900 years old, 800 years old, or 2,000 years old?
B. 900.
Final answer?
Yes.
Correct. Look at Dean just blowing through these. Han Solo's trusty blaster is what type of blaster? A. DL-44, B. SE-14C, C. DLT-19, or D. E-11?
Oh, I'm pretty confident. I'm gonna go with A.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Would you like to use your lifelines?
No, it's too early.
A final answer?
Yeah.
Dean, you are correct. Question 5. The Jedi Council consists of how many members?
Shit. I have no idea.
Remember, you do have lifelines.
Yeah, not me though. Use the 50-50.
Wait, you can't tell him not to use the lifeline.
Oh,
That's not how the lifeline works.
I'm sorry. I'm just
Oh,
on
man.
standby.
Remember, you have a lifeline that tells you the answer. You have the 50-50, and then you have the phone a friend. So you can just have the answer if you'd like.
No, that way later. Maybe 50-50.
Okay, we'll use the 50-50 lifeline.
Shit.
10 and 12 are remaining.
God damn, dude. I'm trying to, like, in my mind's eye, think of,
Imagine the scenes.
because there's Plo Koon,
Again, for those people that are listening to the audio, the Jedi Council consists of how many members? Dina's used a 50-50 lifeline to bring it down to 10 or 12.
because there's Plo Koon, Kiadi-Mundi, Shakti,
Shotty.
the weird guy with the long neck, Yoda, Mace Windu, Obi-Wan. Are we including Anakin?
This is just
He's on the council, but he's not a master.
the council. The question is how many members.
Okay, so
So it's not how many masters, but the council I think is a set number,
dude,
like
this
in the
is
canon.
really a hard question. I don't know the answer to this.
Would you like to use another lifeline? I don't know if in the show you can use 2 lifelines in one question, but I will give you
I
that
think you can
option.
use all of them on a.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean,
so you-
I just got to Anakin, and I was like at like 8. I can't imagine there's another 4 people. So I'm gonna go with A.
final answer?
Yes.
Oh, Dean, you are not an auctioneer. The correct answer was 12.
Okay. Well, let's keep it going.
Okay, let me see if we can keep it going. Okay, so let me just go through Tashi Station. How do you like the question so
I
far?
want to know who the 12 members are.
Well, there was Yaddle, the female Yoda,
Okay.
the long neck guy, and there's many different. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head, but that was what the Star Wars trivia book said.
Okay.
Okay, so the answer was 12. So let's go to the next question.
Okay. I'm gonna open my chat here.
No.
Well, now it doesn't matter.
But it's still fun.
Okay.
It's still fun. Keep the chat closed. What is the Corellian model number of the Millennium Falcon? YT2600, YT1300, YT2000, or the YT88?
I believe it's the 1300.
Final answer?
Yeah.
All right, Dean, you are correct. How
Man, we're
old was
barely on
Padme?
7.
Wait, what?
We're barely on question 7.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
man, well, how old was Padme when she became Queen of Naboo? 14, 12, 10, or 16?
God damn, dude.
I worked hard on this, Dean, because you are a mega fan of Star Wars. If I came out with some weak shit, you would just blow through it.
I don't think she was quite 16, but she was definitely older than Anakin by like enough that it was weird. I want to say 14.
Final answer?
Yes.
You are correct, sir. Very good. I tip my hat to you. Caleb Doom is the real name of which Star Wars character? Dengar, Ezra Bridger, Cal Kestis, or Kanan Jarrus?
Oh, Kanan Jarrus.
Final answer?
Yeah, easy.
You are correct, sir. Approximately how many languages can C-3PO speak? 600, 6,000, 6 billion, or 6 million?
6 million.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Boom, correct. What is the capital city of Naboo? Theed, Moena, I don't know how to say that. Kadara, or Janghua City?
Theed.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You are correct. What is the name of the Geonosian leader in the arena in episode 2? Poggle the Great, Poggle the Wise, Poggle the Lesser, or Poggle the Courageous?
This one, I have no idea.
You want to use a lifeline?
Yeah. Go ahead and just give me the answer.
Poggle the Lesser.
Oh, I would not.
What planet holds the hidden rebel base in Star Wars: A New Hope? Dantooine, Endor, Yavin 4, or Alderaan?
Yavin 4.
Final answer?
Yes.
Correct.
There is also one on Dantooine, but it was abandoned.
That is correct. Which bounty hunter in The Empire Strikes Back is wearing an old costume from a Doctor Who episode? Dengar, Zuckuss, Bosk, or IG-88?
Damn. Zuckuss? I'll go with Zuckuss.
I don't think that.
Manny, would you like to use a lifeline? Or Dean, would you like to use a lifeline for Manny?
I'm like 90% sure it's Zuckuss because Dengar is wearing like trooper armor. Bosk is wearing a Star Wars flight suit, and IG-88's a robot. Oh, maybe it is IG-88. I think he might have been a prop. Let me go 50-50.
No, you already used that one.
Just let him use it again. Dengar or Bosk?
God damn. Holy shit. I would have been wrong either way.
You really would have.
Manny says he knows the answer.
Manny, what is the answer?
C. Bosk. Final answer.
C. Bosk. Final answer. That is correct.
Wow. Is he like his lizard head or what?
Yeah, it was an
it's
alien
the
species.
Yellow suit.
Yeah. Which species stole the plans to the Death Star? Bothans, Minox, Solonians, or Comites?
Bothans.
Final answer?
Death Star 2, by the way.
Wait, what?
It's for the Death Star 2, not the Death Star.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, for $1 million.
What was the original name of the first Star Wars movie when it went into production? The Adventures of Luke Skywalker, The Star Wars Adventures of Luke Starkiller, as taken from the Journal of the Wills Saga 1, The Star Wars, or Star Wars: A New Hope?
D, final answer.
Yay, Dean. You didn't win, but you did well.
Dude, that honestly, the Jedi question was way harder than any of those other ones.
The which one?
The Jedi, the how many members on the council?
Yeah, but that's a shitty question for the last question.
And all at the same time.
That's the Doctor Who suit.
Oh, very cool.
What did you think, Dean? Did you have fun playing the game?
Great.
It's pretty fun.
Honestly, I've ripped
You what?
I kind of ripped through all that, minus the Bosk one and the.
Well, Dean, we just needed to get to an hour, so give our Patreonies a shout out, Dean.
Yeah, Ben Porter, Griffin Campbell, Sean Fear, Ian Seavey, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguirre, Danny Lee, Sweet Angel, Deanie Martin, Stephen Kratt, Jason Nelson. He's in the chat, I believe. Shout out, Jason. What a guy. Big ol' Fernie Fern, King Zachary, Caesar Mariquin, Eric Ruiz, Mario Cortez, Stephen Purchase, Sean Yahtzee, Scott Bradley, and Jerry Contreras.
What a bunch of angels.
Oh, Cody's here.
Yeah, we got to talk to Cody in a little bit about some things. But After Dark Magnet is part of the August Patreon package,
Right
along
here.
with the certified crispy bacon sticker and the Joy of Hobbying joint juice label. So those are going to be really really nice little trinkets for people to get for supporting us on Patreon. We do have 2 tiers: the $5 Sweet Angel tier, which is for the stickers. The $15 tier includes your certified crispy certificate, a free sculpt painted once a year by Darkside Customs, and I will assist you with the figure fix if you have a broken figure that is within reason. We have some cool shows on our network. Small Talk is recording this week on Thursday. Collecting Rarities is recording next Friday. I think they may be doing it pre-recorded though. OFAC, their episode is going live on Thursday. After Dark tomorrow, Wednesday at 9 p.m. And then I know Collecting Comics, I think they're working on some stuff. But yeah, Manny, Creeps Are Us, you are the host of Creeps Are Us. Do you guys have a date in mind for your next episode?
Yeah, we're already recorded. We started recording when you went live because everyone's doing it. So,
Oh,
no, I want to have Seth come on, but he's taking care of his dad. So I just need to find a date and a time that works best for both of us.
Real
very
quick.
cool. Yo,
Some of these bacon pieces are way bigger than others. Look at
that's
that.
how any bacon is, my
Don't
guy.
disrespect bacon, boy.
Like, I would rather eat off the crispy end of this bacon than certified. Look how small those. Those
Do
are
it.
bits. Those aren't even bacons.
It's a free country. Do it.
You can, Dean. You can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna.
Anyways, do you guys have any shout outs that you wanted to give?
Shout out Danny Lee. What a guy.
What a guy. Big shout out to all of our cohorts in this biz. All the people watching live, you guys are great. Dean, thanks for putting up with the trivia this week.
Yeah, that was fun.
I thought it was fun. I worked hard on that. And
That was pretty fun.
Yeah, Manny is Applewood bacon.
Yeah, it's Applewood.
There,
But the crispy is Applewood. The top is Hill Country Fair.
big shout out to our friends over at Six Scale Scavengers, Brian, Chris, and TC. Wonderful group of guys.
sticker right here too.
Yeah, look at that. You stuck it to the thing, or is it magnetized?
Magnet.
Oh, I didn't get a Six Scale Scavengers magnet.
Well, they don't like you as much, I don't think.
I probably have one somewhere.
So real quick, going back to the bacon, the top is low sodium bacon, and the bottom is just clogger bacon.
My goodness.
Artery cloggers.
Yeah, dude. It just clog. Blood pressure high, just everything just bad. Just bacon, fat.
Is there ever a figure you guys just can't seem to put down?
The event exclusive go on. I could not put that figure down for like 3 weeks. What about you?
I have had this figure for a while, and it's been on the shelf.
Uh-huh.
For some reason, I was like, let me pull this thing out, and now I cannot stop messing with it every day.
It's fun. It's one of those figures that you can put in any shelf and it just fits in.
Yeah, it's so good, dude.
What about you, Manny?
So obviously I'm not taking it out and playing with it, but
Hello.
Hello. RoboCop, dude. That's like badass. That's like when I hold it, I'm just like, damn it.
I feel that way about the TLJ Kylo. I just can't stop like posing it. Like it just looks fantastic. I had it in a box for like 2 weeks and I put it back out of the cabinet, but over there.
I'm still so devastated.
Jason Nelson says his lazy Evans figure. Dude, I'm devastated. I'm like secondhand devastated.
I still don't understand how he got it, dude. I don't get it.
I don't know, man. Eric says he wants to be on Creeps or Us as well. That's pretty much it for our show, guys. You guys are going the shout outs.
Dude, shout out to Eric. We should do a Creeps Are Us drunk.
A shout out to Ian and Pete, wonderful guys. I know they yell at me if I don't shout them out. Damien, Dylan, you guys are great. But anyways, guys, let's wrap this one up. I'm Zach.
I was gonna shout Manny out.
Me?
Shout out to Manny the Man Gonzalez.
All right, what did I do?
This episode, and it's not very often Manny gets to come on anymore. It's not the same without him. I love Manny, and he's also helping me out with some figures, and I'm just like, what a sweet angel.
Yo,
I do
Dean.
give out
Eric
pretty
says
good-
he wants a shout out, even though we just gave him like 5 shout outs. Okay. Shout out to Eric.
Shout out Eric. He's a
Collecting weekly clips.
Yeah,
Dean, you and I have to talk off air about this Leonidas body.
oh yeah.
So
Like,
stay on for a little bit.
Dude, I think Eric's like there's no filter on him.
Someone on Facebook says, "Where's my shout out?" You have to leave us your name and you have to authorize it, because otherwise I have no idea who you are. So
Okay.
shout
Danny
out,
Lee, thank you.
shout out to whomever. Yo,
Yeah.
PewDiePie's fucking jacked.
dude, have you seen pictures of him lately?
He is jacked in real life, but I'm saying your custom is jacked.
No,
But I
dude,
need that body. So if you don't need it, I
Not
definitely
but you can have the body.
wait. I can't have the undies.
No, I put them on here, so it wasn't just.
I'll say if there's no undies, it's a deal breaker. I don't want it. I send it back.
You don't have
No, wait. Talk to me off air. All right, who is Facebook user? If you want to shout out, you got to comment your name. I'm gonna stay on air for about 15 more seconds. So if you don't type your name in 15 seconds, you get no shout out. Dean, if you want to, okay, they just put LOL, so that's it. No shout out.
Oh, I want to figure out who this is.
Who is it, Dean?
Okay, Ox just loaded. I gotta find the stream.
Eddie says, "Are those Hanes, dude? Buying boxers is a nightmare when you're a thick boy. Nothing fits right. Nothing fits right. And
Yeah,
they're
but
expensive. They're like $25 a piece.
you go to the boys section for your boxers. That's why.
No, I go to the ladies section. 'Cause I got the cheeks.
Oof. Yeah,
Dude,
you do have a lot of cheeks. Dude, last time I picked up something from you, you were bending over and I saw your butt.
Hello. Okay, so that's Griffin Campbell. Shout out to Griffin. We already shouted you out like twice in the show, my guy. Were you not watching? Griffin Campbell's getting the Mandalorian this week, so he should have a review up soon. And big shout out to him.
Not see our stream anywhere on here.
It's definitely on there, because otherwise he wouldn't be able to comment on it.
Just like-
Anyways, I am Zach,
I am Dean.
I am Manny.
the Man Gonzalez, and we will catch you on the next episode.
Bye.